And I'm back with more Apollo Justice. Apollo and Trucy are going to investigate lots of different things. So it's time to go to the streets. Yeah. So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car? According to the map, this is the place. What a huge mansion. Apollo! There's a nice looking lady over there. Let's question her. Okay. I'm a little curious about the park over there, too. Oh. Well, this voice I'm not going to be able to get right at all. So I'm just going to go with it. Excuse me. Can we have a few words with you? You want something? Whoa! Yeah, that husky voice. I'm gonna get it wrong. You want something? That's quite a house you got there. You must have a lot of money. Yeah, husky is not a voice I can do. So, here we go. Oh, money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Ketaki family mansion, little girl. So I'm going with something different because I cannot do husky to save my life. You, kid with the hair. You want something? Me? No, not a thing, bye. Apollo? We can't just leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Ketaki family. They're like the biggest crime syndicate in town. If you're going to ask something, ask it. If you're man enough. Right! Yay! Way to whip him into shape, ma'am. Does she know no fear? I'm Plum Ketaki, wife of the fourth head of the Ketaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum. I'm Little Apollo Justice, attorney at law. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now. What's saying she isn't? Little Plum. It's really a cute name for someone so... Yes? Whoa! What is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay? Huh? Well, that seems a little bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. Oh, little girl. You should know. We're gangsters. Oh! That means you're the bad guys! Through me, please? I'm begging? Bad guys! I like the sound of that. I'm gonna need some tea after this. It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy when you're used to being one for the bad guys. Or to be for us bad guys. So you're saying the business is in a slump? Let's not ask about the business if we could help it. So there was supposedly a car accident here last night. Last night? Of course you wouldn't know about it. Sorry. Wait. Yes? You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away? That's my daddy! Who would have known? I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man. So, it's weird that they're trying to use mafia lingo for a Yakuza thing, but it's the closest thing they can do, I suppose. Could you avoid using the industry lingo, please? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since morning. Ugh. Cleaning up this paint? Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? Oh, it was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise and found your father drowning in a sea of paint. So you came to his rescue. You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. The car hit your father, knocked over the paint, and then turned the corner and sped away. We're in the middle of repairing our wall, you see. I'm sure that dragon is glaring at me. But why are you out here cleaning all this up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have goons to do your dirty work for you? Please, go through me when you want to. Don't be such a stiff, lawyer boy. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yes. But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to the people. How noble. I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of this garbage. Now there's just the paint in the streets to deal with. Public facilities? I wonder if she's talking about that trash can. Man. There we go. Who's that? She's looking at the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story, you know. Something about her. It's too bad she seems to be in a rush. Also, I wish I was as flexible as the dude on the fence. There's a big trash can in the way in the park. Guess we could check it out. A detective's life sure is a hard one. I'm an attorney, Two pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. They look like the slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo! Doesn't this go on a car? It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Wait, you don't think... I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright. Wow. And he took off its mirror? I have never knew Daddy was so strong. I only have room in my pocket for one of these, though. Which do you want to take? Mirror... Okay, examine here, turn people back. Personally, I'm a little more interested in the park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go take a look. Maybe we'll find someone famous. Hey, miss, stay out of the park. He got mad at me. Did something happen here? Well, no, move along. There's nothing to see. Why don't you kids go play somewhere else? We're not kids. And we're not playing. I'm an attorney. Uh-oh. Something wrong? Detective Sky! We're fine, ma'am. Nothing to report. Oh. Yes! She's here. It's great. Detective? Why is she wearing a lab coat? You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed. And these kids are... curiosity seekers, ma'am. They claim to be lawyers. Oh. Why don't you kids run along and play somewhere else? Look, we're not... Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Want a dose of air spec... Oh my god. Hydroxylucidodose trace... Come again? What's Hydrox is an Oreo cookie. Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Wasn't Hydrox the first one, though? Anyway, whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go. Try to keep out the riffraff, if you would. Yes, ma'am. She's here. Thank Christ. Emma's the best. Anyway, how are we gonna get more information? Well, why don't we ask the nice woman across the street? Oh yeah, nice woman. Can I ask you a question? What? About what happened in the park across the street. Oh, yes. Quite the commotion. Chicago lightning as the boss would... What? Chicago... Huh? Gunfire. Someone was killed. Strange circumstances, too. You're kidding! What a morning. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gates, even our house. Did something happen to your house, too? A crime without honor, without remorse. It's a private matter. You want to hear about it? Somehow, I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. I was thinking it was Apollo who said that first. So, what happened to your house? Bloomers. Last night. Huh? I got a bad feeling about this. Me, little plum Ketaki, victim of a panty snatcher. What? So it wasn't just mine? Got you too, did they? Poor thing. Like I said, whoever did this is a hardened criminal. It wasn't you, was it? No, of course not. Mercy. I heard the panties have been disappearing lately. And the missing panties all have something in common. It's hard to imagine Trucy's and... Oh god, am I reading this sentence? Hard to imagine Trucy and Miss Kataki's panties having much in common. I just imagine... Oh, dude, you would just say it. I know. We'll find your bloomers too. Great. Show me what you're made of. What have you got me into this time, Trucy? That girl. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Oh, hello, Mother. She's a Kataki, too? Oh, Miss? Miss? Huh? Here, our flyer. The Right Anything Agency? Anything Agency? Yeah. Do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by our office. We'll be waiting. Oh, goodbye. That was forward, but... Why'd you give out her flyer? I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need your help. I wouldn't be so sure. Huh? Noodle stand theft. Noodle stand theft. Let's go. So this is the... What's this place? This would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly. Oh, so this is where the stand was stolen from? I can see a piece of the evidence lying on the ground already. Hey! Look! There's a police car parked over there. You're right. What's with that sparkly entrance? What is this place? A hospital? There's a sign. Meritus Clinic. Oh! That's where the thief went! The thief? The one who snatched my panties! He ran into the clinic last night. Wait, maybe the police car is there to find my panties? I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate. Ah, there you are, Sonny. Well, you find anything yet? No, not yet. The longer you loaf around here, the saltier your victory gets. Just remember that. This bowl of noodles sounding less like payment and more like punishment. So your stand, Eldoon Noodles, was it? Passed down from my father to son. Yeah, passed down from father to son. That stand's seen its share of salt. Salt runs in the family, you might say. I bet high blood pressure does too. So your stand, Eldoon Noodles, was stolen? Oh, it wasn't just the stand that was stolen, Sonny. I lost them wobbly wheels. My salt-crusted stew pot. My stained sign. I didn't just lose a stand. I lost a legend. No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Isn't it about time he bought a new one, anyway? Are there any more details you could give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy. Happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always. Crying the town I was. The smell of broth filling the streets, thick and salty. I got home, well, right before 10 p.m. Guess he's not aiming for a late night market. I washed my bowls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease. Then I went inside. When did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning. Before sun rose. Work starts early. Do that many people eat noodles for... I bet they do. I've heard of things called breakfast ramen, so I doubt it's impossible. I'm washed up on the salty shores of ruination. That stand had my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being. They took everything? All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. At least they left one bowl. Look, there on the ground. If you don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets peddling that bowl. My last bowl. Please, I'm under enough pressure here as it is. That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran into. It's a crying shame, that is. If they have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some... God! Stop it with the mental images, game. The garage. Right. You don't think the thief lives there, do you? I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor. Do I detect a little animosity here? Let's make sure to check out the garage thoroughly. Is this yours, Mr. Eldoon? Hey! That there's the heart and soul of Eldoon's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's just gonna taste just like noodles. Wow, it does smell like noodles. All my other bowls got taken away. Get it back from me, sonny boy. I'm begging you. That doorway sure is sparkly. The Merictus Clinic, huh? Or Merictus Clinic, huh? Looks more like a casino parlor than a hospital. It must be quite profitable. Funny. Looks closed. Are they on vacation today? Look at the bones. Okay. Do. This is the place. This is where the panty snatcher ran. You sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to a panty snatching. Clues. Like a pair of panties. Trucy? Could you try not saying panties so many times? Back of car. There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath a tire. If the car moved, it'd be crushed for sure. Wonder if it belongs to the doctor. We should bring it to him later. Hey, look at that! Or, hey, look at that! Mirror's been broken off. Now this is a clue. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? A clue, let's see. I think I do have just the clue you got in mind. Take that! My clue is this! Whoa! It's the same color and size and everything! A perfect match! I guess we could check it out. Well, it looks like we just solved the case. So the car that hit Daddy last night is sitting right in front of us, yeah. Wow, you put the pro in professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks. And boop. That reminds me. I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many years ago. Huh? Apparently there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved in the tailpipe. That piece of cloth turned out to be a vital clue in solving the case. Wow! I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car. And I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's gotta have a hobby, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny? Hey! There's something in here! What? Wait a second. Are these your... Ah! My panties! Already? Wow! Thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing. No, really. Don't mention it. No. I'm serious. I'm really impressed. You must have a nose for finding what are those? My little panties, of course. They've come home to Mom. I can't wait to use them. You're going to put them on now? Watch closely now. See? Nothing. Ta-da! Wait, where'd that come from? How'd that bowl get in there? My panties are an extra-dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. They're my magic panties. One of my best tricks. Magic panties? They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. And yes. That is a magic trick. Yes, an extra-dimensional space does exist, but in D&D, I'm kind of shocked they even do that in this. But whatever floats your boat, I guess. Well, that's one case closed at least. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with the tools of my trade. Oh. Right. Apollo! What is it? Now that we've solved this case, we We should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him. Okay. Doesn't seem the type to mope, though. This is hardly a case worth reporting. Oh. I didn't check the fucking car! I'd understand if there was an ambulance outside. But a police car? Maybe they were tax evaders. Sorry, miss. No going to the clinic today. Did something happen? Oh, no, nothing to see here. Move along! Want to find somebody else to play doctor. Do we look like the right age to be playing doctor? That's what I fucking missed. God damn it. Couldn't ask Mr. Eldoon. He's our neighbor, after all. We should check out the garage. What if the thief stole panties is still there? Ugh. So I already checked the Emeritus Clinic, so I gotta do this shit. Ugh, I went out of order. Thanks, game. Fuck. Hey, do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front. Probably gave someone food poisoning, I bet. Anyone's at risk for food poisoning. A police car got there this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't tell me nothing. A neighbor. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. It was just a matter of time before he got what was coming to him. The wrong crowd? Never you mind about that. Wow. That's all I missed? You suck, game. Fuck! All of that could have been avoided if I just talked to a fucking police officer. Thanks for nothing, game. Ugh. Man. Ugh. Well, I'm almost done with this episode. Fuck you, game! Alright. Well, I'll just edit out that big waste of time. Yo, how goes it? Daddy! How do you feel? Not bad, Trucy. Not bad. It's good to have you youngins on the case. Little old Daddy-O lets Daddy-O get some well-deserved R&R. Elderly need their rest. Isn't he only 33? We cleared up most of the cases. I was right about you. Competent, capable. Tell me what you found out if you want to. Your enthusiasm's overwhelming. Well, I certainly didn't expect you back this early. Did you see me running around all over the place trying to get that fucking cop car? Polly's amazing. He found my panties so quick. Almost like he was the one who stole them. You have an interesting concept of praise. And? Did you find out the mad driver that gave me the 30-foot toss? Apparently it was a doctor from the Emeritus Clinic. Emeritus, huh? I heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. That reminds me, a police car was parked outside the clinic. Maybe something happened? What's this Emeritus Clinic anyway? All I've heard are the rumors. That clinic's been making good money. In a bad way. Bad? Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky family. Kentucky. Did that on purpose. Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see. They use the Emeritus Clinic for the patch-up jobs. Interesting. Looked like something bad happened in the park. Oh, a body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead? It's not our concern in any case. Right, let's ignore that and find that noodle stand. Whatever happened to professional curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, I might head down to the Emeritus place. Maybe hit him up for some reparations. Little legal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I get paid. We solved the case of your accident and found a missing article of clothing. My panties! Well, that leaves the noodle stand. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money. Goodbye, quid pro quo. Good hello, pro bono. Right, back to the office to plan our next move. Sure. I'm still gonna take what progress I have with this. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this scene and then I'll be done. You're the woman from the Ketaki place. Yes. I knew it! Something the matter and you wanted her to help, right? Well, you've come to the right place. This way. Thank you. My name's Alita Tiala. I have a request. Your request? Let me guess. Something's been stolen? Your flyer. It says now defending, so... Huh? You mean you want me to defend you? Maybe you could tell us what happened? Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your... No. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be, well, my fiancé, I suppose you could call him. Fiancé? What happened to him? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder? Have you heard anything about what happened in the park? So what's your story? You frequented the Kitaki mansion, yeah? Are you a member of their organization? No, not yet. Not yet? You see, I'm to be married next month to the boss's son. Boss's son? So he's a gangster. Yeah, but the Kitakis are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it would be nice for a change. Quit my boring job, live the good gangster life. I think you're onto something. Mrs. Kitaki. I like the sound of that. I'm not sure your daddy would care much for that. What happened? I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park near the Kitaki mansion. There were lots of people in the cars there. Apparently, the victim was shot with a pistol, but I hear the circumstances of the shooting were rather unusual. And your fiancé was arrested for this? What sort of person is your fiancé? Your fiancé's Kitaki family's son, right? His name's Waki. Waki Kitaki. I brought a photo. Well, that's, quite the photo. I know. He could be powerful and menacing, but so cute. But if he's the boss's only son, yeah, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. Say, I'm a boss already of this agency. Please help my Walkie. Please. Right. My first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent. I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those. Yay. Right. Let's go check out the scene of the crime. Okay, finally. So I'll just have to edit out that long stretch of nothing, but I made it to progress! It's been mine, mate, yay! Alright, a little bit more of this stuff to go. But hooray! I'll take a break now. I'll make sure to post a thing about editing that crap away, and I'll see you next time.